Right then, hello and welcome to V-Rally 2 Championship Edition. Now, it's been a couple of years since we completed the first game in the series, but I thought it was about time that we got on with the second, and I also have V-Rally 3 on the PlayStation 2, which is also going to be in the pipeline for later on in the future. Also, apologies again for muting the audio during the FMV. If the FMV does have copyrighted music, I have to mute it for the regular upload, but I do upload an unlisted version or an unedited version, which is unlisted, which I will put a link to in the description, and you can watch that if you so desire. Anyway, so V-Rally 2, very similar to the first game. You do have the regular arcade mode and championship mode, but there is another mode that has been added on, which will elongate the series just a little bit. I've also taken the liberty of creating a driver already. As you can see, we have no mileage, no playtime, and 0 points. And there's a lot more cars to choose from on this game compared to the first iteration. So you have the 1.6 litre kit cards, you have the Citroen Saxo Peugeot 106, and the Nissan Micra. You also have the 2 litre kit cars, which is the Peugeot 306, the Citroen Zara, the CS Ibiza, the Renault Megane, and the Vauxhall Astra. You will be picking one of these cars for me for the medium championship. So whatever gets the most votes, you know how it works by now. Whatever gets the most votes, I will be doing. And then for the expert mode, we'll be going to the World Rally cars, which is, of course, the Peugeot 206, the Hyundai Coupe, the Mitsubishi Lancer, Toyota Corolla, Subaru Impreza, Ford Focus, Seat Cordoba, and the Skoda Octavia. But we're going to stick with the 1.6 litre kit cars to start with. So again, Citroen Saxo, the Peugeot 106, and of course the Nissan Micra. Similar car that we're using in Mobile 1 Rally Championship, but we're going to go with the Citroen Saxo to start with. And these are the modes of play. You have arcade mode, which is again is exactly what it says on the tin. It is an arcade mode similar to the first game. You also have the V-Rally Trophy, which is the championship mode as it was on V-Rally 1. And then you have the championship mode, which is like a proper rally. Only one car on the stage, and they are proper stages. So yeah, something extra to look forward to as well. But first, we're going to go to arcade mode. And then you got this lovely loading screen with a heartbeat as the loading bar, which always reminds me of the music theme from Final Fantasy VIII, the Dollet Landing, or Dole Landing, however it's pronounced. And this is the arcade screen. So yeah, similarly to the first game as well, the novice level has 4 stages, the medium has 6, and then the expert has 8. So we're going to start with level 1, because that's the only one available at the moment, which is Spain, England, Finland, and Australia, which is lovely. I do have to go into the driving options and change my controller because you can't do it during the main menu, which is a bit of a pain. So like that, and I want a handbrake as L2, camera as R1, gear up as circle, gear down as square, and back view as L1, which is absolutely fine. Awesome. I think that is everything. You can have a woman or a bloke for the co-driver. I always instinctively put it on as a male co-driver. Automatic gearbox and assistance off, because I don't need any of that. Car settings ain't going to worry about either. Well, I'll just show the screen anyway. But you can change a whole plethora of options like tire selection, gearbox, chassis, and brakes. Actually, the gearbox I'm just going to put up to more top-end speed, just because. Right, stage number 1, special stage 06 in Spain. Some of these stages also have shortcuts. This one does have a very infamous shortcut, which I will be taking. And away we go. Go indeed. A lot more camera views compared to the first game as well. You do have a lot of chase cams and a far chase cam. Then you have, of course, the bumper cam, but you also have a bonnet cam, which is what I will be using for this series. Ooh. And this stage does have the good old shortcut, which we will be taking. I will do the regular lap for lap number 1. We've just passed a shortcut there. But yeah, for all these subsequent laps, I will be taking the shortcut just because. And you can see I'm not pulling away that quickly, even though I do have the longer gearing. Long gone are the days of the easy left and easy right. It's actually proper pace notes.
Max right, long, open. Max left, long.
And you do get a better sense of speed on this game as well.
Very long, tighten.
It also tells you the percentage of the race that has been complete, so we're coming up to 33%. There you go. And similarly with V-Rally 1, with the arcade mode, you do have a countdown timer on the right-hand side. And that determines if it runs out, then it is rally over and you have to start again. But this game is a lot easier compared to the first one, so that is not going to happen. So this is the shortcut we're going to be taking and going into the wall. So we temporarily lose the lead because it doesn't know where we are. And then we'll handbrake it out of the junction and retake the lead. Now some stages do have some very well hidden shortcuts. I haven't been able to find them all, but there are quite a few that have been dotted around here, there and everywhere. But this stage, very easy, very straightforward. And we're on to the final lap. I do like the fact that they use the audio, the voice audio from the first game with the checkpoints and everything else. So shortcut is coming up, so we'll use that again for the final lap. Like so. And go into the wall again, because why not? Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is that this game actually does have damage. You can incur a lot of damage to your car. It doesn't really impact performance, but you do get cosmetic damage, which was something that was absent from the first game. The physics as well of the game has been tightened quite a lot. The first game was very floaty and the controls were a bit strange, but this one is incredibly solid. And it is just a tenfold improvement on the first iteration of the V-Rally series. So if you haven't played this game before, then I highly recommend you try it out. There we go, we finished first indeed. So there we go, the time then 3:47.1, and the Micro got a 4:11, the 106 got a 4:14, and my brethren in the other Saxo right at the back with 4:55. So anyway, you do have a nice replay screen that you can go through as well, which is ideal for getting thumbnails, but I will get on and do that off screen, and I will see you in a minute. And there we go, a very easy stage to win. So stage 2, or special stage 06, which is in England, it is a 2-mile gravel road, so we're going to have to change a few little things here and there. The gearbox I'm going to put back up to maximum, and they already put the gravel tires on your car, so that is cool. The only thing that reverts back to default is the gearing of the car, so you have to keep changing that to top end speed every single time. But that's not a problem.
3, 2, 1,
and go. Excuse me, Mr. Micro, in the way. So, as always, if you get the fastest race time or lap time, then you start at the back for the next race. Of course, if you're last, then you start at the front for the next race, just to make it a little bit harder. But in third at the moment, this track, as far as I'm aware, has no shortcuts. So it's literally just a straight shot race to the finish. Catching up to the pug. Excuse me, Mr. Peugeot. Get out the way, please. Get out the way. Annoying little Peugeot. Get out the way. There we go. Looked like you almost crashed there for a second. So already on lap number 2, we got 33 seconds, or 32, 31, 30. So yeah, again, these races very easy. You're not going to run out of time unless you completely botch some of the corners, which I'm not going to do. Because everyone knows I can drive fairly well in these games without crashing. Haha. Yeah, right, I wish. And they always give you an updated timer as well, with how far away you are from the 2nd, 3rd and 4th places, and our first rollover of the game. Our first of many, I guarantee. So we're already 9 seconds ahead of the 106. No, that's gone down to 4 seconds now because of our rollover. Another good thing about this game is that if you get on 2 wheels, you can actually keep hold of it quite easily. I might be able to demonstrate that. Oh, he's catching up. I can hear him. Where is he? Oh no, he's dropped back a bit. He must have crashed because I did hear him. And he was quite close. Now, as with the first game as well, is that this is not points based, so it's merely time based. So whoever gets the fastest time on all of the stages wins the championship. So you don't get points for 1st, 2nd, 3rd or 4th. It is purely time based, as it is with any rallying really. Ooh, come on. And there we go, stage 2, and another victory. Handbrake it across the line. And there we go. So, yeah, once again, I will get on with the replay, see if there's anything of interest I can use as a thumbnail. And I will see you in a mo. Rightio then, Finland for stage 3. It is a 1.8 mile gravel road, so once again, we have to put our gearing all the way up to the maximum. Hooray, gravel tires have already been selected, great. And this stage, very easy, it's just a giant, well, rounded square, I would call it. But yeah, this stage, not very hard at all. The only thing is, it is very narrow. Go! Luckily the micro didn't get in our way this time. Right, excuse me, pardon me coming through. Oh, into the trees, into the bushes. Keep it on 2 wheels, there we go. Right, get out the way. Thank you. Now we've got to catch up to the micro, who is pretty slow. You can catch up to him very easily, as you can see. Give him a little biff. Unfortunately, he didn't crash, but oh well. Yeah, pretty much all of these stages are flat out. You don't have to brake. That is lap 1 complete. Ooh. Some of the collision detection on the roadside scenery is a little bit off. Not as bad as the first game, but now and again you can hit an invisible brick wall, which brings you to a dead stop, but it happens very rarely, thankfully. And again, there's the brick wall. We're miles ahead of anybody else. 6 seconds from the micro. I really do love these flat out stages. They are absolutely awesome.
Max right, long, open. Fast right, long, open. Over crest.
Oh, that was lucky. Thankfully, the car got a bit of air, so we were able just to skim across that little
Open, over crest.
bump without rolling the car. Oh, no. 2 wheels. There we go.
Fast right, long, open.
Right, still got 31 seconds on the clock. We've got plenty of time. Oh, there's that invisible wall again. And there we go. A very quick and easy stage.
Congratulations, you finished first.
I finished first, indeed. So there we go then. 3 minutes and 3 seconds to 3:12, 3:18 and 3:18. So the Saxo and the 106 were very, very close. But as always, I'll look for something decent in the replay, and I will see you for the start of stage 4. Right then, the final stage on easy mode then is a 2.2 mile gravel road in Australia. Once again, we have to do our gearing to the maximum, like so. And yeah, this one should be a very easy win, as the previous 3 were. Yeah, there's again no shortcuts on this stage, similarly to the second and third. But yeah,
3,
off we go.
1, go.
Go!
Fast left, very long, tighten.
But this stage is incredibly bumpy, as you will notice.
Fast right, long, open.
Oh,
Over crest.
yeah, there we go. Oh, 2 wheels. Perfect.
Fast left, long, tighten. Max right, long. Fast right, long.
Oh, even the AI are having a few difficulties with this stage.
Medium right, very long, open.
Get out the way. Go on, bugger off.
Fast right, very long, open. Max left, long. Medium left, long, tighten. Over crest.
Oops.
Fast right, very long.
I don't think I've got through a single stage yet without incurring any damage to the car. I think really is pretty much impossible. Especially with the AI there. On the main rally stages, I think, you know, it's fairly simple to avoid colliding with anything.
Medium right, long, open, over crest. Fast left, long, tighten.
So this is the longest stage of the 4.
Medium right, long, open.
And they're very generous with the time that they give you as well.
Fast right, long, open, over crest.
There we go, lap 1 is complete.
Fast left, very long, tighten.
And back through the bumpy stuff.
Over crest. Fast left, long, tighten. Max right, long. Fast right, long.
Now again, I don't know if there is a shortcut on this stage. If there is, then let me know, because I haven't found one. In all the years I've played this, I don't think
Open.
I've ever found a shortcut on this stage, if there is one.
Medium left, long, tighten. Over crest. Fast right,
You've already made up a 14-second lead over the Peugeot 106. So as long as we don't wreck it,
long.
we'll be fine.
Medium left, very long, tighten.
Oh.
Over crest.
Speaking of which,
Medium right, long, open, over crest. medium right, long, open.
Ooh.
Fast right, long, open, over crest.
See, that road going off to the right did look like a shortcut route, but it was all blocked off with a little ribbon or a barrier, so.
Over crest. Fast left, long, tighten. Max right, long. Fast right, long.
I do have V-Rally 2 on the PC as well,
Medium right,
so if I can get that game to work, then I will be doing the PC version. As I do, I like to show off the different versions of the games,
right, very long, open. Max
just to
left,
see the varying differences, as I did with Colin McRae Rally 1.
medium left, long, tighten. Over crest.
Ooh.
Fast right, very long, open, over crest.
So almost at the end.
Right, long,
I mean, I have a 28-second gap
very long, tighten.
over the Peugeot 106. So I think we can take it quite leisurely, or leisurely,
Medium right, long, open,
whichever.
over crest. Fast left, long, tighten. Medium right, long, open.
Now you see, is that, I'm just going to quickly check if that's a shortcut there. And no, it isn't. Oh well. Some areas do look like shortcuts, and then you see that there's
Long, open.
that little ribbon that is cutting the road off, so. And this one here as well.
Open, over
Always look like a shortcut, but it definitely isn't. And there we go. That is the easy arcade mode complete. So yeah, there we go. All done. So yeah, I will see you in just a moment. And here we are then, we get a lovely little podium sequence. My driver is jumping for joy at the very top of the podium. And we win the rally overall then by 15 minutes 39 over 16:59, 17:08, and then 18 minutes exactly. So yeah, not bad going for the little Citroen Saxo. And yeah, that is the easy arcade mode done. And for winning that, we get a lovely bonus car as well. We get the Ford Escort V-Rally 2-litre turbo engine car, and now we can get on with the level 2 in the arcade mode. You now have access to arcade level 2. As a reward for your performance, you can now select this new car from the bonus car category. So yes, there is a new category that you have unlocked as well with the bonus cars, and there are a lot of cars to unlock. So yeah, that is well and good. As we go back to the good old loading screen once again, which takes an age. It is a good loading screen, but it does take a little while, which can be a bit tiresome. So yeah, back to the good old arcade, but now we have the new car category as well, the bonus cars, and these are all the cars you can unlock. Yes, they're all X's. So there you go. But for the second lot of arcade rallies, we are going to go for the 2-litre kit cars. So once again, pick any of these 5. You've got the Peugeot 306, the Citroen Zara, the Seat Ibiza, the Renault Megane, and the Vauxhall Astra. Whichever gets the most votes out of those, I will be using for the medium rallies. So yeah, with that, I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always, and I'll see you for the medium arcade level 2 next time. So take care, stay safe, and bye for now.